Eric Bolling from the Five joins us live. Good morning to you.
Are we on TV?
Yeah,
we're on TV.
Bit. All right.
7
it's hard
o'clock.
to tell with this show, right? Hey, what'd you make of last night?
Some great speeches. I thought there were some good ones. I think they're nervous. I saw President Obama say, "Hey, Bill, no offense, but she's more qualified than both of us." That had my jaw drop. I couldn't believe he said that.
Do you think he believed it?
No. And she's not. That's the other thing. She may have more experience than both of them, but she's certainly not more qualified.
We were counting
or
the
either
number
of them.
We were counting the number of times that Donald Trump was mentioned here. Yeah. Over the last 3 days, it's been 332 times. Last week, over the course of 4 days, Hillary was mentioned 203 times.
Yeah, so they're really beating it. They're going to end up doubling it. Yeah. Well, they're nervous, and now the Real Clear average, politics poll average, he's leading by a full percentage point. The last poll, he's up by 7. She may get a bump, but it certainly isn't showing up just yet.
See, it's so interesting because the stars of the RNC with the Trump family, they were absolutely the stars. The stars are like stars at the DNC, but the president comes out, a heavyweight after the vice president and the vice presidential nominee, and he nails a great speech, which is fine. However, if it was 7.5 years ago, everything that he said in 2008, and what has actually been done and what has he shown? We've kissed up more to Cuba and Iran than we have our allies.
You know what? It felt like it was President Obama was talking about his third term. He's like, hey, let's continue what we've done, what I started.
She's
it. And she's it. And that's one of the biggest pushbacks against Hillary Clinton is it's going to be another Obama third term of Obama. If you've had a great time over the last 7 or 8 years, guess what? You got maybe 4 or 8 more.
But you can't have it both ways. You can't be a change agent, change, and then President Obama comes out and says, yeah, he's going to be more like me.
Yeah. I thought Michael Bloomberg's speech, I had a little problem with it. Look, it got the crowd riled up, but he took some cheap shots at Donald Trump. Here are 2 wealthy New Yorkers who both use the same laws, the same bankruptcy laws, the same business laws. And for one to take a shot at the other, that was a little bit of a cheap shot for me.
Okay, you're talking about Mayor Bloomberg, former mayor. We got a little soundbite. Here he goes.
Through his career, Donald Trump has left behind a well-documented record of bankruptcies and thousands of lawsuits and angry stockholders and contractors who feel cheated and disillusioned customers who feel they've been ripped off. Trump says he wants to run the nation like he's running his business? God help us.
So Michael Bloomberg, who was a Republican, independent, now he's just against Trump.
Look, you may not like Donald Trump, but he didn't break into the laws. He used the bankruptcy law. He used the laws that have been in place. If you don't like it, change it. But for Michael Bloomberg, a New York billionaire, to take a shot at another New York billionaire on the stage for yet another New York soon-to-be billionaire, kind of hypocrite. He talked about hypocrisy. That was hypocrisy at its finest.
Right.